Setiap liter ada cerita. Demi mencari rezeki seawal pagi. Demi ilmu yang dicari. Demi setiap penat lelah setiap hari. Setiap liter ada maknanya. Sebab itulah setiap liter dikongsi dengan saksama dan rakyat mendapat manfaatnya demi kemudahan perjalanan, demi masa depan anak bangsa. Untuk kesejahteraan semua. Untuk setiap perjalanan kita menuju ke destinasi. Rakyat dilindungi, janji digotakan.
Malaysia spend a lot of money every year to keep petrol price cheap. This costs the government billions of ringgit. The money used for petrol subsidy could be used for more important areas such as healthcare, education, public transport, welfare, and digital development. Subsidy spending also depends on global oil price, which make government spending unstable. As a result, overspending causes budget deficit and reduce fund for long-term national development.
The RON95 petrol subsidies is meant to help all Malaysians. However, in reality, it is not fair to everyone. This is because the subsidy is given to all users at the same price, no matter their income. People with higher income usually own more cars, bigger engines, and drive longer distance. Because of this, they use more petrol and receive more subsidy benefits. This means richer groups enjoy more government support even though they do not really need it. Meanwhile, low-income households often have fewer vehicles or depend on public transport. As a result, they gain less benefit from the petrol subsidy, even though they are the one who needs help the most. So instead of helping everyone equally, the petrol subsidies ends up benefiting higher income groups more than the lower income groups. This shows that the distribution of the subsidy is unfair.
Fuel smuggling across Malaysia's borders. Malaysia's petrol prices are much cheaper than those in neighboring countries such as Thailand, Singapore, and Indonesia. This price difference encourages illegal activities where subsidized fuel is smuggled across borders and sold for profit. As a result, the government suffers huge financial losses because subsidies funded by public money end up benefiting smugglers instead of the rakyat. Fuel subsidies also distort the market. Cheap fuel encourage overconsumption and wastage as users do not feel the real cost of fuel, and that also increase demand beyond normal levels. Fuel smuggling also creates shortage, especially in border areas, and is often linked to other illegal activities. These activities also can weaken the law enforcement systems and increase the burden on authorities.
Okey, jadi sekarang kami akan bertemu dengan Datuk Jeneral Letap Jabu untuk meneramah beliau tentang pendapat beliau tentang subsidi BUDI 95. Mari.
Good afternoon, Dato'. Thank you very much for inviting us for the introduction. As we told you earlier on, it is for a video documentary for our assignment. My name is Radin, and on behalf of my group members and my lecturer, we would like to thank you for this opportunity. And yeah, our topic today, our main discussion today is the price of cheap petrol Malaysia's hidden cost subsidy. So, if permission, can we start this interview session now?
Sure, thank you, Radin.
Alright. So the first question, from your perspective, how would you describe Malaysia's current fuel subsidy system?
Sawadee Krap. If you're talking about BUDI 95, it's incentive by the Banadi government to pass it on the price of subsidy of petrol straight to the rakyat. You're looking at focusing to B40, M40 and T20 also masuk. Semua rakyat Malaysia masuk with IC and also with driving license kan. So in that aspect, you see if the money is given to you straight to your account, it does not come into the system per se, because in that sense that you don't feel it, because whatever you buy petrol is straight away deducted from your account, that the 300 liters is supposed to be. Which means that the money is not circulated straight away. Then subsidy is beneficial directly to the rakyat, the person that holds it. Previously, there is still subsidy on petrol, especially around 92, 95, is it? 95. Tapi ini dibayar oleh kerajaan. Kali ini it goes straight to the account. So dari segi perspektif ekonomi, ini tidak akan meningkatkan inflasi. There's no inflation in it. You don't feel inflation because the money is given to you directly. So it is outside the system. So this is targeting directly to the consumer, the rakyat. So it is a good move by the government untuk meringankan beban rakyat dan mengharapkan the person that receives the subsidy will directly benefit from it.
So then there's quite an answer from you. So shall we move to the next question? As for the next question, why do you think Malaysia continues to maintain its petrol subsidies towards its citizens?
I think number one, the government is kerajaan yang prihatin lah, supaya kerana masa ini kita rasa banyak yang membebankan rakyat kerana cost telah meningkat, prices has gone up. So the petrol subsidy is one of the ways to help eligible Malaysian to save on the cost of the transportation in that sense. Bermakna sekarang ini kalau kita lihat kepada petrol, is no longer, it is a necessity, keperluan, bukan saja kemauan. So it's not needs anymore. So ini kerana it's also helping dengan memberi bantuan subsidi kepada rakyat, terus ini dapat meringankan beban mereka, kerana sekarang ini kita telah banyak jalan-jalan telah terbuka, jaringan jalan yang besar, dan ini memberikan mobility kepada rakyat. Dan juga memberi peluang kepada, terutamanya kepada mungkin those people yang the gig economy, terutamanya the youth, belia-belia kita yang banyak terlibat dalam this food panda, grab dan sebagainya. So this can help them in making a living better and making the prices of daily lives cheaper. So that is the targeted way by the Madani government to help us.
Alright, thank you. And for the third question, what challenges might Malaysia face in keeping petrol subsidies to reach the people in rural areas?
There is a challenge. Number one, I think if you look at it, whether there are petrol stations in rural areas. If you look into Sarawak, not all places or town has got a petrol station or settlement. So ini dapat membebankan because they have to go far to find the places to fill up the car. Yang kedua lagi dari segi rangkaian, mungkin there's no communication macam internet, because you need this system to key in and all that. So this can be a setback for what we are trying to do. Satu lagi adalah kebanyakan rakyat di luar bandar juga terlibat dalam peladangan. The subsidy BUDI 95 diesel, you have to register and so on and so forth. So yang menggunakan kereta menggunakan diesel might not be part of this system. So that is another issues that I can foresee. Apart from that, I think the rest of it, hopefully, this scheme or whatever it is, the subsidy direct to the rakyat, can be on a longer term basis, because either that or you remove the subsidy at petrol, then the price will go up. It'll be the same price as whatever is in the market. Actually, Malaysia is, I would say, the cheapest in the world in terms of our petrol prices, and it's just the time the policy of the government that to go to help the rakyat directly. The system has been put in place.
Thank you for the answers, and I believe it is indeed insightful from your part and from our part. So once again, I thank you on behalf of our group members and our lecturers for this interview session, and I hope we'll be able to see you again soon.
Sure. Hope you giving you all the best and happy holidays soon. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, today we are going to meet one of our experts, Mr. Rosli Bingapo, to ask for his opinion. So good morning, Mr. Rosli Bingapo. May you briefly introduce yourself?
Yeah, morning. I'm Rosli Bengapo. Currently, I'm a lawyer. I've been practicing as a lawyer for the past 30 years, and I was a magistrate prior to that, and I served various courts throughout Sarawak and Sabah for 10 years.
So the first question, how would you describe Malaysia's fuel subsidy system, including the introduction of the BUDI 95 program?
To me, it should not be called subsidy in the first place. That is the people's right. This is the fuel which was being produced by Malaysia itself by way of explorations of our minerals, come the petroleum. This belongs to Malaysia, and Malaysia belongs to the people. By right, it belongs to the people.
Okay, so the second question, in your opinion, how do petrol subsidies such as BUDI 95 help Malaysians, especially those who rely heavily on transportation?
That's a good question. First thing first, it helped a lot. It helped a lot. Taking into consideration that within this region, compared to Singapore and Brunei, our pay is rather low. So when there is a BUDI 95 currently, then it's good for the people. It helped a lot. However, we must not forget 199 BUDI 95 is only limited to 300 liters.
So the third question, what challenges might Malaysia face in sustaining fuel subsidies and ensuring BUDI 95 is implemented effectively?
None. A lot of people will say otherwise, but I say none. To borrow the words of PMX when he was the opposition leader prior to becoming a prime minister, he said, kita negara pengeluar, bukan pengimport. Now, what does the global increase in oil prices have got to do with the so-called subsidy? This is our own petroleum. This is our own oil. So, any increase in the global price should not have affect us. And then, don't tell me that for the next 50, 60 or even 100 years, our oil reserve is no longer there. It will be there. And the exploration found another reserve, again another reserve. So if whoever administered or ruled this country, if they were really sincere in providing for the people, that could always be done. Of course, we will say that, look, this belong to Petronas now, because Petronas is the sole aggregator of petroleum and gas product in Malaysia. But we have also to remember, Petronas was created by the Petronas Development Act. Petronas belongs to the government. The government belongs to the people. So, when we were talking about this, whatever Petronas earn should go back to the people. And if this was done correctly and accurately, there is no challenging in providing this. If we were, say, a country which doesn't produce petroleum, which doesn't produce oil, there are going to be a lot of challenges. This is our own oil. We did not buy from anywhere. So, to me, there is no challenges at all. The only challenge is how you administer it. Administer it properly, then there is no challenge.
First, the BUDI 95 subsidy program should be improved so it will help people who need it. The priority should be given to the low and middle income groups, especially those who use fuel for daily travel, work, and family needs. The government also can use digital database to decide who is eligible for the subsidy. Systems like IKASE, GKP, My Subsidy, and JPJ Vehicle Record can be used to check income level and vehicle ownership. This helps to make sure the subsidy is given to the right people. At the same time, steps must be taken to stop rich households from misusing the subsidy. People with high income or those who own many cars should not receive fuel subsidy. By checking income and vehicle data together, unfair claim can be reduced. Lastly, fuel usage can be controlled with clear limit. For example, setting a limit of 300 liters per month help prevent waste and misuse. This also help the government manage costs while still supporting those who need help. By focusing on the right group, using digital data, stopping abuse, and setting fuel limits, the BUDI 95 subsidy program can be fair and more effective.
The video emphasized that Malaysian cheap petrol subsidies have encouraged excessive private vehicle use, creating hidden economic and environmental costs. To address this, the proposed solution is to improve public transport and promote sustainable mobility so that Malaysians rely less on subsidized fuel. Firstly, the video highlights the importance of investing in public transport infrastructure such as MRT, LRT, BRT, and rural bus network. When public transport is reliable, accessible, and efficient, people are more willing to shift away from private car. This directly reduces petrol consumption and lowers the government subsidy burden. Secondly, the video promotes sustainable transport alternative, including electric vehicle (EV) and electric motorcycle. By providing EV incentive and charging facility, Malaysia can reduce dependence on fossil fuels while supporting cleaner energy use. This transition helps offset the environmental damage caused by prolonged fuel subsidies. In addition, the video stressed the need to expand park and ride facility and improve road sensitivity. This measure make public transport more convenient, especially for commuters traveling from suburban or rural area. Better feeder bus service and last mile connectivity ensure public transport become a partial daily choice rather than secondary option.
One of the main problems in Malaysia fuel subsidy system is smuggling and subsidy leakages. Due to price differences between the countries and weak monitoring at border areas, large volumes of subsidized diesel are illegally smuggled out every day, causing significant financial losses to the government. Malaysia reported losses of millions of ringgit daily as a result of these activities. To overcome this issue, the government has strengthened enforcement efforts by increasing border patrols and inspection, particularly in high-risk areas such as Sabah, Kelantan, and Perlis. Heavier penalties are imposed on transportation operators involved in smuggling, while technologies such as fuel tracking system, barcode tagging, and digital fuel pumps helps monitor the fuel distribution more effectively. Malaysia also cooperates with neighboring countries to improve cross-border control. These measures are essential to prevent losses, protect national resources, and ensure subsidies benefit Malaysians who truly need them.
In conclusion, cheap petrol has long been seen as a source of comfort and stability for Malaysians. It's helped people travel, work, and manage daily life. However, cheap petrol also comes with hidden national costs. It's put pressure on government spending and is not always shared fairly among the people. This shows the need for fairness, sustainability, and responsible use of public funds. Petrol subsidies should help those who truly need them, while ensuring the country's resources are used wisely. Reforming petrol subsidies require public understanding and cooperation. When citizens understand the impact, better policies can be supported. In the end, we are encouraged to reflect on the true price of cheap petrol.
Okey, kita sudah selesai.
One, two, three.
Okey, kami sudah selesai menerima Muhammad Datuk Jeneral Letap Jabu. Sekarang kami akan menuju ke untuk ambil intro bulan kami. Let's go.